Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Simply HR by Dalia. I am Dalia Chaudhary and today in this video I will discuss about how to answer difficult conflict resolution interview question. There are high chances that you will receive a question from your interviewer in any form on conflict management. I will share 3 possible forms of conflict management question with sample answer. Make sure you stay tuned and watch this video from start to end to get prepared on the same. But before that, please make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I can reach out to you with many such interesting topics. Please also hit the like button, which motivates me to create many of these videos for you. So here comes the first example question. How do you deal with conflict? Any form of conflict can hinder a team's performance and create disharmony amongst the colleagues. So it is very important to resolve it as quickly as possible. I always stay calm and composed as I believe managing emotions and staying level-headed will help me approach the situation with clarity and rationality. I try to find out reason for the conflict, and it is always my endeavor to prevent it from escalating further. I listen actively to the other party's perspective without interrupting or passing judgment in between. First, I try to understand their point of view, and then I clearly express my thoughts, my ideas, feelings, and concerns. As a next step, I strive to look for areas of agreement or shared interests to find common ground. I try to focus on finding mutually beneficial solutions rather than winning the argument. Throughout the conflict resolution discussion, I maintain respect and treat the other person with courtesy and professionalism, even if I disagree. I understand that even after the conflict is resolved for the time being, it takes time to reflect on the experience. So I keep my patience and review the situation periodically till we reach a satisfactory resolution. Remember, conflict resolution is a process and it may take time and effort to reach a satisfactory resolution. By approaching conflicts with a constructive mindset, effective communication, and a focus on collaboration, conflicts can be managed in a way that strengthens relationships and leads to positive outcomes. The next question, which I would suggest you to prepare with. Tell me about a time when you had disagreement or conflict with your manager. Most people may tend to say that they have a very good relationship with their managers and thus do not have conflicts at all. But if you explain well about a situation when you had conflict with your manager and how you dealt with the situation in a professional and respectful manner, it shows that you are a type of person who is focused more to keep company's interest and confident to speak up. So here's my sample answer for you. One situation comes to my mind. In my previous role, there was a project that I was working with my manager, and we had a difference in opinion regarding the best approach to deal with the situation. My manager preferred the standard rule applicable to everyone, while I believed that the said rule could be modified depending on that particular case as it would boost the employee morale. I requested for a meeting with my manager to discuss our differing perspectives. During that meeting, I actively listened to my manager's concerns and reasoning behind the traditional approach. I also presented my own thoughts and concerns and the different approach which I believed would be more effective. I avoided confrontation and focused on finding common ground and understanding each other's viewpoints. I asked questions to gain a deeper understanding of my manager's perspective. I also highlighted the potential benefits and outcomes that could be achieved with the approach I was suggesting. After a thoughtful discussion we were able to find a middle path. We agreed to incorporate elements of both approaches into the situation. This compromise allowed us to leverage the strengths of both approaches and create a well-rounded solution that satisfied both my manager's approach and my concerns. I maintained a respectful and professional attitude, ensuring that our disagreement did not escalate into a personal conflict. We were able to reach a resolution that was mutually beneficial. By approaching such situations with professionalism and a focus on finding common ground, conflicts can be managed in a way that leads to positive outcomes and strengthens the working relationship. Here comes the third type of conflict management question. How do you deal with a dissatisfied customer who had complained about your products or services? Whenever I encounter a dissatisfied customer, I go out of my way to resolve the issue and turn them a happy one, as this involves my company's brand image. I start off by listening to the customer with great patience. I ask the customer probing questions to get the bottom of the issue, while I show empathy and understanding attitude. I avoid becoming defensive or argumentative, as it may escalate the situation further. Instead, I demonstrate patience, respect, and a willingness to assist. I even apologize to them for not being able to serve them to their satisfaction. This makes them feel that they are right and make them happy, which helps to take forward the communication in an amicable manner. After collecting all required information, I propose them a practical solution. I explain them the steps that I will take to resolve the issue and the timeline. I keep the customer updated about the progress and check in with them to know whether they are satisfied with the solution. I try to build trust and transparency. Customer satisfaction and customer feedback are important. I use this opportunity to ask for feedback on how the situation was handled and if there are any further concerns. This helps me in my performance appraisal process also. Finally, I look to see what lessons can be learned from this incident to make sure that the same doesn't repeat. Remember, the key to dealing with a dissatisfied customer is to prioritize their concerns, offer a solution-oriented approach, and maintain a professionalism throughout the interaction. By handling complaints effectively, you can turn the dissatisfied customer into a loyal advocate for your products and services. Hope you find this video useful. So practice your answers and good luck. Tell me in the comment section which other topics you want me to cover in my next video. But before you leave, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Bye bye. Take care.